Rise and shine, Hoosiers. Happy Valentine's Day and welcome back to a new season of the Bloomington Breakfast Club. It wouldn't be a TVBC Valentine's Day special if we didn't bring back our favorite Hoosier dating game show, Big Red Love. Today, I will be serving as matchmaker for a very good friend of mine, Kayla Brooks. So how are you feeling today, Kayla?
I'm really excited to be here. You know, it's a Friday, so looking forward to the weekend and looking forward to finding my perfect match.
Of course. So a little bit about Kayla. Kayla is a junior from Fishers, Indiana, majoring in public relations and international studies, and she is also the director of student life for IU Student Government. So Kayla, what are you looking for on your journey for love?
So Clara, I am looking for someone who's ambitious, who's funny, someone who's friendly and charismatic, but not too friendly. I'm looking for someone who is willing to try new things and not necessarily stay in and watch a movie. You know, I'm not about that. So trying new restaurants or going on hikes or just doing something different.
Wow, those all sound like amazing qualities and things to look for in a guy, so I definitely agree with you on that one. But now that we've heard a little bit about our bachelorette, let's meet our bachelors. Please tell us your name, major, and a fun fact about yourself. Bachelor number one.
My name is Ethan Stabis. I'm a sports marketing and management major here, and a fun fact about me is I actually don't like any type of vegetables.
Amazing. Bachelor number two.
My name's Perry Nagra. I'm a chemistry major, and a fun fact about me is I completely tore my pec wrestling bachelor number one.
Interesting. Bachelor number three.
I'm Danny. I'm majoring in finance and accounting, and a fun fact about myself is I went to Mexican jail when I was 8 years old for running a stoplight with my family.
Oh, also very interesting. So the rules of the game are simple. Kayla is going to ask the guys 7 questions, and based on their answers, she will pick her favorite bachelor. After that, the bachelor that Kayla chooses will move on to play a round of this or that for the ultimate test of their potential compatibility. So let's get started. Kayla, what's your first question for the bachelors?
Okay, so hi guys. My first question is, what is your best pickup line?
My best pickup line I would say is there any Wi-Fi in here? Because I'm feeling a little bit of a connection.
I would say my pickup line would be, I'd be like, hey, like aside from being beautiful, what else do you do for a living?
My best pickup line would be, I wish I was cross-eyed so I could see you twice.
Oh.
I like that one. I like that. Okay.
So for our next question, what do you have?
Okay, so my second question, how would your ex describe you?
Oh, wow. I'd say, very ambitious and a little bit persistent at times.
Okay.
I would just say like goofy and loving. I don't know, something like that along those lines, definitely.
Yeah, I'd say outgoing, caring, but maybe a little bit irresponsible at some times.
Okay, okay. All good answers. Okay, so for my third question, what is your ideal date?
My ideal date. I would say definitely getting a nice dinner, preferably in the city, seeing kind of the skyline and everything around the city.
I'm definitely thinking something on a rooftop, you know, when it's nice out, sunset type of vibes along those lines.
Probably like a little picnic in Brown County, maybe hit that state park, kind of seeing the sunset and stuff. I think that would be a good first date.
Everyone has the same theme of like looking at the outdoor
Yeah.
scenery, the city and the sunset and picnics and things. I love it.
I like it, I like it. Okay, so for my next question, if you were on death row, what would your final meal be?
Oh, this one's easy. If I was on death row, my final meal would be a Caniac combo from Raising Cane's.
Real.
I think my final meal would definitely be a Popeye's chicken Sammy. Those are fantastic.
Well, you took mine, so I guess my second meal, if I were to die twice, would be sushi.
Sushi.
She.
Yeah. I love some sushi. So, so next question. What is your biggest red flag in a potential partner?
Ooh, I like that one.
My biggest red flag would be if they're not trustworthy. If they're not trustworthy, then it's off from the jump.
I think it would be if I'm like telling a story or something and she cuts me off, then I think that would be a big red flag. Or just being rude in general about it.
I'm an eye contact guy, so she avoids eye contact a lot when I'm talking to her. I don't really like that.
Kayla, do you have a red flag? What would your biggest red flag be?
In myself?
Or like in a guy?
Oh,
Just
in a guy. Okay, in a guy. I have a lot of those. A red flag in a guy would probably be he likes girls' Instagrams pictures. I think that's kind of weird. If you like me, you know,
Oh, like
no
if
other
you're
girls
together,
exist.
you don't want them
Yeah.
liking other girls. Okay.
It's just a little.
I think that's understandable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so next question, moving on. What was the last movie you cried to?
Wow, I'm definitely more of a comedy type of movie guy, so I would say the last movie I cried to would be in laughter to the movie Dodgeball. It's one of my favorites.
I would also be crying from laughter, and I think the last movie that I watched that I cried to was The Interview.
I'd say probably Cars, when Doc Hudson blows his tire.
Cars.
That got me pretty good.
I haven't seen Cars in a really long time,
It's really good.
but it's a classic, I guess.
Really emotionally investing for sure. Yeah, it's a lot of emotions in that movie.
And
for sure.
cartoons.
Yeah, makes you feel some type of way.
So Kayla, what is your final question?
So my final question for the guys is, what are your aspirations after graduating from college?
My aspirations are I want to work for a professional team of some sort in the sport industry, and hopefully live in a big city.
After graduating, I definitely want to get into dental school because I would love to pursue orthodontics later in life.
I will be going to Chicago and working in investment banking.
Oh, those are all amazing aspirations. I think so.
Yes, very ambitious for sure.
So now that you've heard from all of our bachelors, will it be bachelor number 1, Ethan, bachelor number 2, Perry, or bachelor number 3, Danny? Stay tuned to find out after the break. Welcome back to our special Big Red Love edition of the Bloomington Breakfast Club as we kick off season 12. Kayla, you've heard from 3 great bachelors, but you can only choose one. Who's it going to be?
I am going to have to choose contestant number 2.
Wow, okay. So before you meet your perfect match, let's have you meet the 2 guys you didn't pick.
I'm hurt.
Hi guys, thank you so much for joining our show today. I'm so sorry it didn't
Much
work out
appreciated.
for you both, but I wish you the best of luck on your journey for a big red love of your own.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
All right, now let's go meet the winning bachelor. It's now time to put this perfect match to the test by playing this or that. I will name 2 things and each of you will pick your preference of the 2. Are you ready?
Yes.
Yep.
So the first question, cats or dogs? We'll start with you, Kayla.
I am definitely more of a dogs person. I have a dog of my own. Her name is Florida. I love her so much. She's my baby.
I would definitely say dogs because I'm allergic to cats.
Me
So,
too.
yeah.
Do you have your own dog?
Yeah, I have one. She's living with my brothers in California. Her name's Nala. She's super
that's
cute.
so cute.
Yeah.
Okay, Qdoba or Chipotle?
Chipotle, definitely. The guac just doesn't hit the same at Qdoba. The queso doesn't hit the same. It's just so much better. It's a bit more pricey, but it's always worth it.
I think I would say Chipotle. If I'm getting like a bowl, I'm definitely going to Chipotle. but if I'm trying to get a quesadilla, I'm gonna go to Qdoba.
Wow,
that's fair.
But
I wouldn't match
Chipotle.
either of you on that question. So Christmas or your birthday?
My birthday, always. I love the attention that I get on my birthday. Last birthday, I threw a Y2K party called Y2 Kayla, and it was the greatest moment of my entire life. And I don't think Christmas can beat that.
I would definitely say my birthday. I just love celebrating myself, so
Real.
it's fun.
Okay. Two things you have in common. Amazing. Celebrating yourself. So homebody or traveler?
I'm definitely more of a traveler. When I was younger, I used to travel a lot. I've been to 20 different countries, and I want to keep going as I grow older, and that's why I'm an international studies major. So hopefully I get to keep traveling in the future.
I would say I'm a homebody, honestly. I feel like I'm just more comfortable around, but I love to travel every once in a while, but if nothing's broken, then I'm not gonna like fix it, you know? Like I'm fine with staying at home, honestly.
That makes sense, but at least you like to travel.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Like I love to visit other countries and stuff, but that's for later in life.
Yeah, that makes sense. So this is a very important question, very controversial these days.
Okay.
Regular bacon or turkey bacon?
Oh, I'm gonna go with regular bacon every time. You can't beat regular bacon with a skinny version of it. You just can't. So, my mom was a bit of a health freak growing up. She's definitely a health nut. So I grew up with turkey bacon, but when I do have some regular bacon, it just hits every time.
I've never even tried turkey bacon, so I wouldn't. I don't think I want to try it either. So I'm just gonna have to go with regular bacon.
No, you can put regular bacon on everything.
Yeah, literally
You
everything.
can eat it by itself.
Yeah.
BLT, salad,
The cheeseburger.
cheeseburger.
Okay, I'm not in this actually. let me go to the next question. Morning person or night owl?
I'm definitely a night owl. I always heard the saying, nothing good ever happens after midnight, which I think is so not true. You can always see where the fun takes you. You might meet a new person or have a new cool experience that you never really had if you just, slept in or like stayed inside, or
Yeah, especially in college.
especially in college, for sure.
I would definitely say night owl. I mean, I love staying up late. It just like naturally happens, and whenever I try to wake up in the morning, it just never works out. I always be sleeping in, skipping my alarm and all that.
So our final question is planning ahead or going with the flow?
Okay, I am definitely a go with the flow type of person, and it kind of screws me over a little in life, I'm like, oh, I can have the schedule in my head. I cannot, but I just don't want to buy a planner, and things tend to work out for me, so I keep thriving off of that. I probably shouldn't, but go with the flow every time.
I would say go with the flow. I mean, there's some things I would love to plan ahead, but like sometimes it just doesn't work out, and when that happens, you just gotta adjust and go with the flow. So
I feel that, definitely. So now that you've gotten to know each other a little better, the question stands. Does contestant number 2 win Big Red Love?
He does.
Yay! So congratulations to the both of you, and thanks for participating on this year's episode of Big Red Love, and thank you for watching. On behalf of our entire TVBC crew, have a happy Valentine's Day, Hoosiers. We'll see you next time.